hell are they doing here?
I want everyone to see how pretty. Our fire. And where do I like to start?
Oh. Stupid me. Hey, Deborah. So,
Billy and Jody and Tanya.
I wanna.
Wait, let's say hello to everyone first.
Okay, just hang on. Just
I think
let
the
people.
first minute.
Let people.
I think the first minute should come on. I think we should say hello to the people. Gary, Gail, if you're on in the first minute, we can say a quick hello. Other than that, we're going to.
Okay. Get your pencil ready because we're gonna go over the new rules.
New rules. New rules are coming. Okay, go ahead.
So
Happy Sunday.
I'm going to officially say that I hate cold weather. I really do.
I don't think it's the first time you've said it.
I know, but it's like just this last day was so cold.
It was windy,
when we
too.
were outside today. And it was just like, oh man.
But Robert, this has been, first of all, so this is the first Sunday of the year. Okay?
Yes.
It is January 5th, 2020. Okay? 1/5/20. And the first day of the year was Wednesday. And we came live, I don't even, you know what?
What?
We haven't come live.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Did
It's
we?
the 5th.
No, I know.
Well, but I've been sick.
Yes.
So, I
so
think we came
it's
live
been,
once when I was.
but this is also, a lot of people have been off. Not only did they have to go back to work on the first, maybe the first, second, and third. Some
Right.
people have not been back to work.
Right. Tomorrow's
for
like
2
everyone's
weeks.
back to
Okay,
work.
right.
Traffic is going to be horrible tomorrow morning. And it's supposed to snow overnight, actually.
No,
There's supposed to be
really?
like snow flurries overnight. Yeah.
Because we've been having more rain and it's been really bleak outside too. Like really bleak. But one day was like 50 something or 46. It was like 46.
I stood outside
right,
for about
right.
10 minutes with the sun shining on my
Oh,
face.
good. Right, that kiss? Oh, good. That sun kiss,
yeah.
right? Then, okay, so here it is. He didn't have a great week. A lot of people have been off. Business has been like, okay. But we've been talking, even though people have been with family and friends and unplugged and disconnected, okay? And tomorrow we get back, I think, to some sort of normalcy.
We'll get to the march, Billy. Billy wanted to come to the march.
Billy, yes, we're going to talk about the
Yes.
march. We are. Thank you for asking. By the way, thank you, Billy, for engaging and talking and commenting. We love that a lot. We know you're not all comfortable doing that, but we love when you talk and you give us your opinion and your perspective and your comments. They matter. So if you're thinking something while we're speaking, don't hesitate to put in a few words in the comments. We really love it, okay? But just know we're also on a little delay. So we had a very low-key weekend, right? Because you're still recovering from whatever bug you had, right?
It may have been a touch of the flu. Who knows? I mean...
But we started talking about a couple of things that... not only are we talking about this show that we do, this host chat that we have with you on Facebook Live, which, as husbands and wives who live together and work together and play together. Lori, it was great seeing you this morning too. Is that we have to kind of talk about family stuff and we have to talk about work stuff. So we talked about a lot of that this week. Actually, we didn't talk about that much of it because he was really not feeling great. But we did make some decisions. So stay tuned. So, see that? You weren't alone. See here, Billy's saying, I think almost everyone in Livingston had the stomach bug. Hey, Jackie, just for those that, and hey, Jill. Goodness, I love these people. I love everyone who just came on.
Right.
I love everyone who came
And
on
we'll just say hi
earlier, too.
in the first minute that we're on. Right. And we won't say hi after that.
Oh, my goodness, you're right. But you knew that wasn't going to work. You knew it. You knew it as soon as I said it, didn't you? So you weren't alone. But I didn't know that.
I actually wonder why you say things like that.
Okay, well, you know me. So we're going to tell you about we've had a lot of rain over the past couple of days. It was absolutely gorgeous. We went down to Florida. Who was that? Oh, Deborah. The Traveler. So we want to tell you what we did do this morning as per Billy's request. And other than that, it was a very low-key weekend, which was good. But this morning there was something. So stay tuned for an announcement that Robert's going to make. Hello, Councilman.
And I'm going
Farah.
to tell you about this morning so that it can actually be told before everyone goes to sleep.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
2 days ago was announced a solidarity rally in New York City. Solidarity march against anti-Semitism, and there were many in our community who went to that march in New York. Started in Foley Square, I believe, and went across the Brooklyn Bridge. And there were thousands of people. And there was a significant group of people from Livingston that wanted to go that were unable to go into New York. A march and a rally like that is a commitment in time and in effort and energy. And
Especially
and
families, and families with young children.
You know, so it was physically impossible for many to get into New York. So one of our community members and his wife, Brandon and Claudia Mindy, had just kind of put up online for people to come out in Livingston that hoped they would go to New York but wasn't able to. Let's all meet at the Starbucks, make our signs, and then let's march to the Oval at the high school, which is kind of our municipal complex, and high school and library and things like that. And so that's what happened, and it was done quite hastily. I think in 48 hours it was organized. I didn't do a count. I would say there were well over 100 people.
Totally.
Yeah, probably
Yes.
between 100 and 200
Yes.
people
Yes.
would be a fairly accurate
Thank
count.
you to the Livingston Police.
Livingston Police Department was not surprised
No,
at
no.
their presence,
And also our whole local government.
and they were there not only in a
Safety capacity.
but they although everyone walked on the sidewalk, right? They were there to escort the marchers along the route so that they could cross the side streets safely. To get 200 people past an intersection takes a few minutes.
Yes.
So
Right, that's right. It was great.
They had at least
escorted.
three or four patrol cars
They escorted us
that
up
were
the main street.
riding alongside, making sure everyone was safe. And then they, of course, were there the entire time that all of us were gathered. And unfortunately, we have to have rallies like this because of the tragedies. I don't even want to say recent tragedies. These have been ongoing tragedies for generations now of Jews being persecuted merely for who they are, with no provocation and out of the blue. Right, we just had an incident here just 40 miles north in Muncie, where a group of people who were Orthodox Jews who were celebrating Hanukkah attacked in a private home by someone who came in.
There was a deli in Jersey City.
In Jersey City, people were murdered in an Orthodox deli. These are not random. In New York, just over the past, I think over the course of a week's time, there was almost a daily attack on Jews in New York City, and I have no words. I don't even know what to say.
It's amazing that
this is
so much hate.
So this rally was in hopes of raising awareness, and
there were some speakers,
and there were some people who spoke, and it
our
was
whole
just
town,
really
and
on our
our
whole
town council and mayor were there
town
too.
council was there, our mayors.
But most importantly, the community came out and just for the ask, just to show up, and for there to be a moment of recognition that we are stronger together. We have to be loud and proud. We need a world of peace. We need to speak up. We cannot be bystanders. I'm so grateful to be part of a community that stands up for what they believe in, and I have to say we knew lots of people this morning that were there, and there were others that we went live that started to tune in to watch what was going on, and then there are others that are watching all over the world, because we do need to speak up. We do need to stand up for what we believe in.
Everybody needs to speak up, because
of all ages.
If you don't, there's kind of this poem or this saying. I'll have to get it. It's like, they came for the Jews and nobody was there, and they came for the Christians, nobody was there. They came, and who will be there for you when they come for you? And it's
not about necessarily what religion. It's not about necessarily
and
what
it's
faith.
just and I don't
what culture.
Yeah,
it's not. It's about humanity.
And these attacks are such cowardly
Awful.
attacks on older people. They're running up in New York on the streets of Brooklyn and smashing people in the head. They're just walking down the street. They're not doing anything. Just because of who they are, and nothing else. And I just
awful, because we really do believe in inclusion. We believe in love. We believe in helping people, and we are without a doubt stronger together.
People who do acts like this should really take a long look in the mirror. That's what they need to do.
No regard for living.
Take a long look at themselves.
Robert, there's no regard for living or life, like none. So I don't. We need to continue to stand up for what we believe in, and the children are watching.
Contain my emotion.
Okay, and one of the young girls from Livingston, she felt like we live in a sheltered community. Well, I don't think it's so sheltered, because I know there's been swastikas that have been left as graffiti and on desks in places. So, by the way, we don't live in a bubble here. Okay, this is real.
And the unfortunate though, and this goes back from when I was a kid, right? Is this is taught behavior.
That's what they said at the rally today too, though.
This behavior
We're not
is
born.
Taught.
You're not born.
You're not born prejudiced. You're
You're
taught.
not born a racist.
You're taught that.
You're not born to hate. Okay.
No, you're taught to hate. So that's the most disheartening. So if there's children who they're finding swastikas in school, somebody taught that child that.
Right. That didn't come from nowhere. So anyway, so we go live to share what's going on, not only in our local communities, because you need to speak up in your local communities. That's where it starts first. You got to show how much you care. And when you show up, people notice. So we have to tell you, this just happened, like Robert said, 2 days ago. This wasn't on we actually, see, life is so precious. And so, you know what I'm going to say, right? We had breakfast plans with a good friend this morning. Actually, someone we met became a good friend, a new friend.
Through the cannabis space.
So
originally we had breakfast scheduled at 10. And then they scheduled, in Livingston, we were going to have breakfast with him at 10. And then they scheduled this event so that people were going to gather between 10 and 10:30, and then 10:30 walk. So we said,
and
hey,
he's
listen.
Also Jewish. And he's also Jewish.
And
not that it mattered. Not that it mattered.
You brought it up. I didn't say anything.
No, but I thought it may interest him more, maybe. Okay. I don't know. I could be wrong. Anyone, it doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Let me talk.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So we said, why don't we move our breakfast to 9:30 or 9?
No, we said 9:30.
9:30.
He said 9. He
said 9:30, because we weren't going to stand and make signs necessarily.
We told him why.
Right. So we figured we'd have breakfast for 45 minutes and then walk over to Starbucks. So I've been sleeping restlessly. This past week or so, and at 2:30 this morning, as I'm kind of lying there, I hear Holly's phone buzz like she got a message. So I, being the considerate husband,
congratulations, John.
I
You did nudge me because you got worried.
is
You got worried.
I said someone just texted you, and so Holly looked over, and sure enough, our friend who we were having breakfast with messaged us that his father had just passed away, and was going to be unable to meet us for breakfast.
So this is how life. You just don't know. You just don't know. You make your plans, okay? And I have to tell you, we try to accommodate our schedule to be able to do both. And you know what? So we didn't go out for breakfast, okay? No desire to go out for breakfast, okay, if we weren't seeing our friend. But we did know that we wanted to show up at the rally this morning. And we wanted to be part of this opportunity to show that this is something that matters to us. So anyways, then the day goes on.
And we would have been at this rally if for a march against hate for anyone. This was a mixed crowd.
Correct.
In our town is very diverse, and that was reflected
on the people who came.
People who came. So
it was but you see the people that don't have a tolerance for that. Okay, like even Michael Vieira. Okay, he wrote in his remarks on January 1st. He wrote something about talking about the Livingston community, and there's been no tolerance for hate. No. And that was part of just his messaging. Right. Like that is not going to be in this town.
Right.
Okay,
and that attitude will help.
That's important messaging.
Keep that out, because it's like we don't. You're not welcome here.
And your children are watching.
If you're going to come here and not be a good piece of the fabric of the community, try another community. I mean, it's not. That's not how we do it here.
Well, I got to tell you, we have a Neighbors Helping Neighbors, right, in this town.
Well, we have a diversity committee, right?
Billy? Oh, my God. Billy and Keith Hines and oh, my God, and
it's such a great committee.
And Sherry Goldberg and Stacey Abenstein. I mean, we're talking about people that are they are making a difference in Livingston and the whole state of New Jersey and anywhere they go, even when they've gone to, conferences in D.C., talking about there is an activism component, but it's like in such a very, in a way that where people are coming together because they know it's the right thing to do, right? So these are people that I respect, I admire, that inspire me, and that these are people I want to work with because this energy matters. Chinello, let me tell you about Chinello. Chinello left actually a beautiful message on my phone went dead, people. Okay, I gotta tell everyone this, okay? Earlier today, when we went this morning, I said, okay, Robert went live on his phone, and I went live on my phone. And I promised you I had 80% on my phone. Well, I had my holder, my stabilizer. I go live. I'm seeing people, my friend Cindy and Emmy and Greer and Ellen and Ethan and Marlene and I mean and then I see Councilman Vieira, and then I see more people that I know, and I'm like, oh my God, I love this. I want to tag everybody I know. And then when we got to the Oval, I saw Sharon Sheldon Fleischman and da-da-da-da. Well, anyways, I said Robert was going to meet us at the Oval because he hasn't been feeling so great. And I said, you know what, I really want to walk. But I figured I'm going to walk and talk. I'm going to interview people, and I'm going to document this walk. So we started at Starbucks at what is it, Livingston? What do we call that? Town Center? Town Center Starbucks. They were making signs, and I went live, and I started on the road, and I'm talking, and I'm there, and then I turn around the camera, and I start talking to the camera what matters to, what I just feel about this whole situation and life, and 5 minutes, that's it. My phone dies. It's done. All right. I can't wait. No, but Chinello, hey, Melissa, the reason Chinello, okay, she put a post saying, can you believe in this time, at this in 2020, okay, that this is even something that we have to be rallying against. After all of
it's hard to believe.
It's crazy.
Hard to believe. Anyway.
Crazy. So tell everybody news.
So,
we have good
right.
news.
So
it's news.
So here's the thing. So we went and we checked, we looked back how long we've been doing live videos like this, right? And so we dated. Thank you. Thank you, Deborah. We love our fireplace too. It's fake.
It's not.
kidding.
Show them again. Everybody who just come on. It is not. It is not the tie. What is it? The Yule log? The Yule log that goes what? What is
Veil.
that?
It's the veil log.
The what?
So we checked, and like the regularity of us going live was September of 2017. Right?
July. You said July 2017.
No, that was that wasn't the actual episode. So September of 2017.
Is that when we were in the band?
When we started going live regularly.
Meaning a few times a week at least.
Yeah, right.
Right?
And of course, right, you know my wife, and I've explained how Holly operates, and Holly's either 0 or 10. So Holly says...
No, wait. Do what
So-
Deborah says. Because I want you to see, because Alexa really loves Robert,
Oh,
okay?
dim the lights?
Watch.
Okay.
But
So-
video without lights is radio.
Okay.
I live with a video.
Alexa, dim light 50%. Okay. Is that
Ooh.
better?
Ooh, do you like that? Wait, I want to hear an answer first. Wait, this is important news you're sharing with everybody. We appreciate you staying with us.
It's going to take a few seconds for Deborah to see that and respond. So,
Okay, go ahead.
so Holly, of course, said,
0,
well,
10.
we need to go live every day.
So
right.
Be nice. Be
So
nice.
it's like, of course, like I can't start explaining to Holly,
Okay,
like,
kiss me.
like,
See how he
let's
listens?
just
He
try a
listens to
few
me.
days.
Do you see
a
that?
week.
Come on.
Okay, just a few days a week. No, it's got to be every day.
Stop.
So then,
Stop
of course,
it.
you
You
know,
wanna kiss me every day.
we know that it's impossible to go live every day.
It is not impossible.
It's
Claude.
impossible.
It is not.
With any value, it's impossible.
It is not.
Please, Holly.
But it's okay
Please.
because I've agreed to what Robert's going to share with you.
So we reevaluated this year.
Yours is
We've done
warmer. Mine's
hundreds.
cooler.
We've done hundreds of these videos, right? So here's the regularity that
Well,
we're
first of all,
gonna-
tell them where they could see those hundreds. Where could...
Either on our personal feeds. Okay, I will get to it.
Okay,
Holly.
okay,
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'll go watch.
I don't even know where I was.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
We said you have hundreds of episodes.
Okay, and so what we're going to do.
And you know Holly
is
wants to
what-
go live every day. That's where you left off.
You get one more interruption, baby.
No more. I'm done.
We're gonna go live every day. No, we're gonna go live. We're gonna promise. We're gonna make a promise. Here's the promise that we're gonna keep. We're gonna go live 2 days. Okay, we're gonna go live on Wednesdays.
Like peace.
Wednesdays on Hump Day at 4:20.
Wednesdays.
Put your hand down.
That's W.
Put your hand down. We're gonna go live on Wednesdays at 4:20. Together, her and I, right here. For the time being, we're gonna be doing these live videos right here on our personal feeds, like you've been watching them, either on Holly's feed or my feed, okay? But in order to really kind of make this happen the way it should, we've got to move our videos, our live presence, over to our Holly and Robert page, which I think many of you already follow, but not enough of you follow. So for the next few weeks at least, we're going to be pushing our live videos out on our personal feeds as we've been doing, and they'll automatically upload to our Holly and Robert page after the live video is done. What'll happen in a few weeks is we're going to go live on the Holly and Robert page, and then we're going to push it to our personal feeds after the fact, right? So it'll be opposite. So if you want to catch us live, then I would recommend that you follow our Holly and Robert page on Facebook, because over the next few weeks, that's where we'll be going live, okay? And we'll explain this again. So here's what's going to happen. The promise is twice a week, okay?
Well, what if you,
Wednesdays
are you going to promise? You really not going to
Wednesdays at
Promise.
4:20, unless I throw her off the roof. If I throw her off the roof, then the schedule might change a little bit.
And the dynamic of the show will definitely change. Because
So
I will not be here.
Wednesdays at 4:20, we're going to be live, and then we're also going to be live on Sunday evenings.
Can you tell everyone why? What time on Sunday?
We don't know exactly, but it'll be between 8 and 9 o'clock, generally. We're going to try and find, like, the right time. There's no really no, like,
Well, wait a second. Can we
special
ask our
time.
audience now what
Well-
they'd like?
What time they would like
Yeah.
between 8 and 9?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
given the seasonal
No.
thing of Sundays, like Sundays in the summer,
Yeah.
like we have like
So
we
maybe
may
that-
be doing things Sunday evening in the summer
So, but
and
I
not
think-
be able to do
so I
live
think-
till closer to 9 o'clock.
Okay, so between
in
8
the
and 9
winter time
okay,
when
between 8
there's
and
not
9.
as much going on,
Okay, fine.
we might be able to come on live closer to 8
I don't
o'clock.
think you have a full
Okay,
commitment here.
but the fact of the matter is, if you put the notifications on, then you'll get a notification of when we're live, regardless of when we're live. And then mixed in there, we're going to do other live stuff. But the promise is going to be
bonus lives?
call it what you want. The promise is going to be Wednesday afternoons live at 4:20, where you'll see us kiss, and then again Sunday evening. Okay,
Do
Sunday
you think
evening.
that that's why they would actually tune in is to watch us kiss? Do you think it's part of the appeal?
Well, it's kind of become a thing.
I love the thing. I mean, it's a good thing.
So an okay thing.
I don't think it's a great thing.
It's an
That's
okay
the
thing.
difference. I'm a 10. He's not.
I didn't say that. I'm just not always at a 10. My pedal is not always pressed to the
Your
floor.
pedal is at a what?
Sometimes I coast. That's okay. That's why coasting
I
exists.
love that. I love that. I don't.
That's
have-
why coasting
I don't,
exists.
I don't coast. I am. You can coast all you want. I'm not coasting, baby. I am flying to the
There you go.
moon.
So that's the story.
That was so
I'm still
funny.
going to try and drag her up to the roof. So
Oh
all
my
of
God!
this may
Wait a
be
second.
moves.
Wait. What is I'm saying? I will. I don't know. Wait. Phil. Wait. I will what? I don't know. All I know is that
But I know that you'll all continue to confuse Ollie with just breathing.
well, I don't
There you
even know
go.
what that means.
I know you don't.
What does that
okay, so
mean?
it's after 9 o'clock tonight. We're interrupting people's Golden Globe Awards watching.
Maybe they're recording it.
We are recording it.
No, but maybe they're recording it
I don't
too.
care if they're recording it. We're recording it, so we're an hour and a half in without.
That's
we won't
good,
have
no,
to watch
right.
any commercials,
Right, unless
and we
we
can
want to.
fast forward through all the boring parts.
Well, I appreciate your sharing everything about the march this morning. I appreciate you sharing everything about our new times and new channel with everybody. I appreciate you. And wait, what did you say again? What does that mean? You said that. You said it.
Go ahead. Thank me. Keep thanking me.
I mean, fine. You don't like being thanked?
I do. Go ahead. Keep going.
It's okay.
Keep going. Thank me.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been a wonderful, wonderful 5 days with you. And we are looking forward to the best year ever. So enjoy the rest of your evening. No matter what you do, whoever you're enjoying it with, I hope they give you a big smile and make you feel loved and loved back. And I think this week is going to be a really, I know it's going to be a really, really good one. Make it count, everybody. All right?
That's all you got. Okay.
Bye, everyone.